Alright everyone, I'm here with another replay from LaG.TomikuS. I didn't want to start this one right away because it spoils who it's from or who else he's playing. So like I said, it's going to be LaG.TomikuS versus the one, the only, WhiteRa! Oh my god! Oh yes, so Papatas indeed is going to be in this game. If you don't like WhiteRa, you don't... There's something wrong. He's so cool. He's like so nice and good. Been playing StarCraft for so long. I think it's more, you know, he's just been a pro gamer for so long. Great role model for anyone who wants to be a pro. This is true. This is true. Alright, WhiteRa looks like he's going to be going for a Forge-based expansion, whether it's going to be a Nexus first or a Forge first is yet to be seen, but the pylon does go down here at the ramp on Whirlwind, which is definitely a Forge expand map. Definitely, or usually throw it on the Forge first, just because there is a chance. You know, 6 pools on big maps like this for some reason are really common. Never really understood why. Well, I got it on what's that one? Tal'Darim Altar. There we go. This one, I mean, it's a pretty big ramp as well, so hard to wall off. So you just generally want to go Forge before Nexus. Be a little safer, just a little bit. So WhiteRa's getting the wrong position here, but I mean, you're gonna scout that. Like 9 times, if not more, out of 10, you're gonna scout this position before you go straight cross, unless there's some kind of weird build that, you know, it's the same if they're in these positions, but if their cross positions is a little different, something like that, and you want to know right away. So the forces go down first right here. Let's see, still producing probes. Probably gonna go up to 17, generally the number that Protoss will get to before they throw it on that Nexus, and then they'll stay on that until they get like their gateway and another pylon down. You stay in 17 probes for a little while. that's the moral here. So WhiteRa now scouting this out. Looks like he actually wants to do a bit of a cannon rush, and this is probably a good thing because TomikuS went hatch first. You know, don't go hatch first. And if you do, leave a drone here. Like, ugh. So annoying. I don't even know if hatch first is just worth trying. It's like, okay, so he's gonna check with the drone, which is good, but it's gonna be a little hard as the cannons are about to start going down. 1 cannon, 2 cannon. Will he wall these off? I mean, he can throw a pylon here and here, and that's actually just unassaultable by drones. Yeah, a bunch more drones are being pulled down, so if WhiteRa wants to do that, he's gonna have to do it quick. Oh, 1 pylon. So he's not gonna get both off, obviously. They're actually going to start on this cannon? Yeah, I mean, it did start producing first, but they're both about to finish here. Walling the drones in with the cannons, that's brilliant! Oh, WhiteRa, you're so awesome! That was so funny! Canceling the pylon, just letting the drone think it could escape for a small moment, but no, you cannot. The Nexus now going down for WhiteRa here. This drone, or the probe! Luckily he had some minerals there, so he was able to get out. TomikuS pulled all his drones to try to kill it off. Ooh, TomikuS can be proxy hatching in his 3rd, though. This game is kind of cray-cray. So gateway going down here. I generally will scout out your main when you do this. 'Cause you're like, oh, where's your hatchery? You haven't built a hatchery at all yet. What are you doing? But scouting your 3rd is a little less common. So let's see what's going on. Roachhorn on the way here for TomikuS, so he's definitely going to go into some kind of all-in. Oh, excuse me. Pretty standard as far as what happens when you're in this kind of position, especially with the hatch going up already. Proxied at your opponent's base. You're going to be wanting to do something aggressive, especially when it's not even like in a good position to mine. I mean, maybe he's like, oh, mine some of your minerals, and then you'll be weaker off 3 base. Mwahaha! It's not a common plan. I've seen it used in like Silver, but not really what TomikuS is going for. Oh, he's actually WhiteRa here is supply blocks. That's not very good for him. The next is finishing out. Lets him produce that zealot. The hatch is now done though. Queen on the way here, going to be for spreading creep / injecting. Probably going to throw down 1 creep tumor and then inject with the rest of them. Generally, pretty smart. What you want to do? I don't know what the word that I'm looking for is. This probe here is going to try to scout some out. Will it die? Yeah, it actually does go down. Another drone being pulled out, maybe for spine crawlers or something. Roach is now in production over at this base. And WhiteRa can't actually scout the bases anymore. I don't know when the last time you looked at these bases was, but I can't imagine it having been too long. Generally, you want to check the bases, check the bases, check the base, and then you're like, okay, he's not taking a base. What is you doing? And then he'll go and check in the main, try to find something. But the queen cut him off there. So the militia corps on the way. It's going to be really, really important in holding this off. Looks like WhiteRa has an idea that something's going down. I mean, he's throwing up a bunch of buildings at his wall here. He's still sending out... Okay, no, he's not going to send out the zealot. The first zealot here, sending out... I kind of like this choice. Put a little bit of pressure on your opponent. Now he sees the creep with this mothership core, and he's like, oh, I get it. So, did inject. No creep tumor yet. Actually bringing the queen up here. I really wish you... Well, you know what? He's pretty close. Probably doesn't even need the creep tumor. Focusing down that zealot right away. This mothership core doing a lot of damage here. Can't really fight the queen, though. Oh, the stalker popped out in not a good position. Gets targeted down there by the roaches. Or pinned up against the wall by the roaches. Now they're attacking the cannon here, but if a WhiteRa or something gets out, this could be trouble here for WhiteRa. He's trying to get some cannons up in time to hold this off, but I don't know if it's going to work. He doesn't have the Nexus overcharge, or what do you call that? Photon overcharge? There we go. Doesn't have it quite yet, but he held it in a moment here. A WhiteRa is on the way. Ah, this is going to be so close. I don't know if it can happen. I mean, there's two queens here. Is that too much for the WhiteRa? Yeah, there we go. Photon overcharge is going to try to kill off one of the queens before his WhiteRa gets out. If he does that, one WhiteRa can take out one queen, especially with prismatic alignment just being an activated ability. Now the cyber core goes down, so no more stalkers or sentries for WhiteRa. First WhiteRa comes out. He has to target down those queens as quickly as he can. Prismatic alignment goes down. He's now targeting onto a queen. Another one's popping up, though. He's not going to be able to fight 3 queens at once, not 4 queens even. Or even 4 queens. There we go. Second WhiteRa on the way. I don't know if it's going to be in time, though. It looks like TomikuS is actually going to win this game. He's got a bunch of roaches and some queens out, putting so much pressure on his opponent. Photon overcharge is still active. It goes on for quite some time, doesn't it? Oh, what's going to happen? He's targeting down the cannon now, killing that relatively quickly. There's not much here to do damage left. It looks like the mothership core is going to die. There it goes down. Photon overcharge is over. One of the WhiteRas has gone down. No, it hasn't. Never mind. It just popped out. It's very low health, though, and 4 queens are just too much for one WhiteRa to deal with. This last cannon being targeted down by some roaches. The transfuse goes on the roach from one of the queens. Oh, they were going to the pylon. No more production off any of these buildings. I think this is it, man. TomikuS is just taking out WhiteRa. Very nicely done. Especially after our cannon rush. You know what the moral of the story is, kids? I don't even know. Scout more? Like, I don't know what you do. GG, well played by WhiteRa. So there we go. More GG, more skill from the manor. Well, he's the Papa Toss, but that's not the point. Your Papa's probably mannered too. So there we go. That game is over. Pretty exciting game. Thank you to TomikuS for those 2 replays. I'm definitely be casting some more. I have an abstract replay. I'm going to be getting out here. Faux show. So look forward to that. But